Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about the financial stoic, about how to master your mind and how to master the market. So let me start with financial anxiety is not a sign of failure. It is a very human response to a world of uncertainty. I want to be completely honest with you today. I felt the weight of the market in 2020, 2022, and again in 2024. I wasn't a detached observer. My liquid portfolio is about 89% in equities. That is a heavy exposure. And when the swings happened, it was an emotional toil. Watching significant paper losses pile up day after day, it is draining. It is like a pit in your stomach. It is natural for fear to grip you because in the middle of a crash, you don't know where the bottom is. If you are staying awake at night wondering if you are okay, I've been right there with you. It wasn't easy for me either, but those difficult years taught me a vital lesson. They taught me the true value of simple living, and they affirmed my belief in minimalism. So let's get back again to the purpose of wealth. What is the purpose of wealth? Is it just a number on a screen? No. The true purpose of wealth is freedom. It is the ability to have choices in your life. Choices in how you work, choices in how you live. During those crashes, I realized that my greatest asset wasn't my index fund or stock picks. It was my floor. The floor is the cost of your simple, minimalistic needs. When you avoid lifestyle creep, that floor stays low. When your floor is covered, something beautiful happens. You find a tremendous freedom from anxiety. You find freedom from impulsive behavior. You realize that the market volatility isn't attacking your life. It is only attacking your surplus. And surplus can take risk. When you truly have your floor covered, you don't need to react. You can stay at peace with yourself while the world is in frantic. So let's look at these market shocks a little closely. In 2020, the world stopped. The fear was visceral. The market dropped 30% in a heartbeat. I saw the red numbers every single day. It was hard to stomach. But this is where minimalism became my anchor. I looked at my life. My needs were simple. I didn't have a bloated lifestyle that required the market to be green. I stayed the course. I kept investing from my paycheck. Not because I was fearless, but because my floor was safe. The crash didn't threaten my survival. It only touched the money I didn't need yet. That is the power of low floor. Then the endurance test of 2022. This wasn't a quick shock. It was a slow, painful grind. Monetary tightening, rising interest rates. The portfolio bled month after month. This attrition wears on your soul. It makes you want to do something just to stop the pain. But I leaned on my cash flow shield. I had my short-term cash flow needs arranged, like salary, rental income, dividends, pensions. These were the shield. They covered the floor because my immediate life was funded. The paper losses remained just that paper. I didn't have to sell to pay my bills. I could afford to wait. I stayed at peace because the system was doing the work. I wasn't fighting my emotions. I was relying on my preparation. So this leads to reaffirming my path in 2024. We saw tariff volatility, trade news, political noise, the market swinging on headlines. By this time, my belief in simple living was fully affirmed. I saw the trap of lifestyle creep everywhere. The more we spend, the higher our floor becomes. The higher our floor, the more we have to lose. And the more we have to lose, the more fear we feel. By keeping things simple, I kept my freedom. I saw the losses, and yes, they still stung, but they didn't change my choices. Wealth is not about having everything. Wealth is about needing nothing from the market today. It is the ability to not react. So here's the mandate for you. I want you to have the same peace. It starts with a humble audit of your life. Calculate your floor. How much you actually need to be happy. Then arrange your cash flows. Make sure your salary, rentals, or dividends cover that floor. If your foundation is solid, your 89% equity exposure isn't a gamble. It's a calculated strategy. You don't need to be an expert at timing the market. You just need to be an expert at managing your own life, maintaining your cool. Stay at peace with yourself. The bottom will come and go, but your character and your system will remain. So in conclusion, I know how much it hurts to see those losses. I have been there. If this perspective resonated with you today, if it helped you feel a little less alone in volatility, please hit the like button. It helps me know this humble conversation is reaching the right people. And if you want to join me on this path focusing on minimalism, finance, and freedom of choice, please subscribe. Let's build a life where we aren't victims of the news. Stay the course. Keep it simple, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.